What are you doing today that makes you better than the person you were yesterday? That is part of the Ascension brand. That is the motto, the heart of what we stand for. When I pass away, I want people to know. I want people to remember me. Not for the time that I spent on this planet, but for the things that I have done to contribute to society. My mama raised a loser, but I broke the chains. I wasn't made to be a player. I was
This is your boy, Marcus Morton. Here with me is always the
Aaron Mack.
And today we have we have Mr. Cody Ball, aka Cody Bean. Catch him on YouTube, Twitter, and IG.
Are we on YouTube?
Y2KD
Okay.
Bean. Also a gamer. Catch him on 2K Fortnite. Use code Cody underscore underscore Bean9 in the item shop. He's a aspiring comedian, graduate of Brunswick High School, my hometown, Lawrenceville, Virginia. Woo! Where he started his stand-up in the hallways of every class. He is Mr. Cody Bean.
Yeah, I like the intro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we also got my lovely wife who just ran in.
Upgraded?
She upgraded.
That's tough.
Right.
I saw the.
You just caught me in the hype. You just caught me in the hype movie.
Okay, whatever.
That's tough.
You gonna say your name?
Oh, it's Coco, y'all.
Your mic ain't on.
Stop playing.
Stop playing.
Sabotage. Fucking sabotage.
That's what happened when you show up late. That's all right. That's all right.
Damn.
It's all good.
We're keeping your girl
We
company.
gonna make it work.
Sabotage.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Wait till you get up on stage and be like, nah, you
She left
turn that
already?
shit off.
Yeah, I just said what gonna do.
She
must
walked
have
out?
just left.
Okay.
Alright.
So, Mr. Cody B.
What's up?
I was told that you have a conversation that you wanted to bring to the table, and I have no idea what that really is. Like, you said
Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Conspiracies.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, Magic Johnson conspiracies. A lot of shit.
Okay,
You know
all
what I'm
right.
saying?
You
A lot of shit.
one of the 10 hat boys. Are we gonna call ourselves? 'Cause every time I start speaking truth to people, they was like, "Oh, you one of those?" Excuse me, you one of those? Like the evidence is right in front of you. I don't need to be one of those.
Right.
So, what's on your heart today, man?
Man, a lot of shit, to be honest with you. I was when I was riding up here, I was just watching some shit, and I ain't gonna get into all that because it's kind of weird. It's kind of fucked up, and I kind of don't even want to think about it. It's true, none of that bullshit. But like, we'll go into the Magic Johnson shit. It's like a lot of people always think, like back in the day, AIDS and HIV was a death sentence.
Right.
Magic Johnson literally is the only, and it always seemed like it was homos that had it too. It was never a straight person that had HIV or AIDS. You noticed that, right? It was always HIV and AIDS was associated with gay people.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody was like, oh shit, nah, you know what I'm saying? You got HIV, you gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
So
with the exception of Easy E.
yeah, except Easy E. Except Easy E. I think that's the only one. You got like Freddie Mercury. You got a bunch of motherfuckers that was gay as shit. They ended up having HIV and AIDS. Of course, they died from it.
Right.
Only person from that era that you know that lived
is Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
It's like, so did he were they experiment with gay people and he got it by accident?
Nah, okay. So what I was looking at,
Mm-hmm.
and I listened to it, and I was like, yo, that fucking shit makes sense. He fucked somebody's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And he was married at the time.
Right.
So, in order to get back at him, they said, "Look, we're either gonna, all this shit's gonna happen. You're gonna get divorced, all this bullshit. Or you could say you have HIV, which ended his basketball career because nobody wanted to play with him.
Right.
So he fucked over a high, I ain't gonna say high ranking, but a person of of
That's
good
factual.
status. You know what I'm saying? And when he fucked his daughter, and however the fuck whatever went on, I don't know exact details. I just recently found out about it. I was like, the shit makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he goes around like nothing is fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing at all.
Average
Right.
life.
Like he's an average. Like, he's not just an average life. He's out there. Like he goes everywhere. That motherfucker cannot sit still. He's everywhere. He goes traveling.
He a philanthropist, so
Yeah.
he's like, he's
Yeah.
in everything.
So the shit made sense to me. I was like, well, damn. Maybe the motherfucker really didn't get HIV. They just said he had HIV, so he could be the face of it.
Right.
So it wouldn't be associated with gay people anymore.
Mm-hmm. Kind of to just almost like Idris Elba and his wife with the coronavirus. How they came forth and they were like, all right, coronavirus was real. Black people can't get it. Just
When
wash
was that
your
ever
hands
in question?
right?
But it's a lot of people that thought it like, okay.
Only whites could get it or something like that.
No, it's not even just that. It's just a lot of people was like, oh, we don't get shit. It's fake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfuckers just going on about LA. You know what I'm saying? Their lives, just living their best life. And now, everybody fucking scared, low key.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
but people
Low-key.
ain't afraid. Like, let's look at the facts here. People ain't afraid of the virus itself. People are afraid of what the media has made it and what other people around them has made it.
Right.
Because the virus, do you know personally anybody that has it?
No, I don't know anybody.
And every time I hear about somebody that has it, it's like my uncle's grandson, cousin, nephew, third cousin, sister removed.
That's
like
true.
they knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that got it,
All
and they
right.
died from it. I'm like, yo, like,
All right.
show me the obituary, like
right,
the
so
rest
check-
in peace shirt, something.
So check this out. Now, I was with you at first.
Uh-huh.
All right, so like the guy I work for, he own, and you know him too. He owns like he owns a trailer park, and you know what I'm saying. He has a lot of
This guy I'm talking
of friends.
about.
Right.
He has one friend that's like his business that he does is in China.
Mm.
I'm gonna say it again. His business is in China.
Okay.
So
Like illegal sweatshop type shit?
no.
Oh, okay.
Like
Alright.
for what I don't know exactly what work he did because he didn't get into it.
Mm.
So the guy said that everybody that had it,
Mhm.
they put them motherfuckers in a building, and just for them to die. It was one building that was a brand new building.
Uh-huh.
This is why I think everything like this shit was made.
Right.
There was a brand new hospital, brand new, just made it.
Mhm.
Put everybody in the bitch. The bitch collapsed, killed everyone in there.
Stop.
Oh, I read about that.
Killed everybody in there.
How you first of all, how you gonna be that open about it? Like it's a brand new building. That thing shouldn't
Brand
be
new,
collapsing
brand
anytime
new,
soon.
Hot-
Mm-mm.
brand
I
new.
guess that's Channel's version of 9/11.
And he,
Right.
Mm.
and
Like
North,
what happened to this one?
North Korea, the first one that they had. Kim Jong-un just straight shot his ass.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, we having none of that shit, bro.
Wait, the dictator shot him?
Yeah.
Personally?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was like, oh, you got coronavirus? Oh, no, you don't. Bam.
Oh, shit.
That shit's done. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
cutthroat.
We ain't having none of that here.
That's
Like,
cutthroat.
he's
man.
like, not today, Satan.
oh, man.
No. Not today.
I didn't know. I thought they were. I seen that.
No, that's dead ass.
that meme on TikTok, and it was like Kim Jong Un. It was like some dude. He was impersonating him, and they just sitting there vibing. And one of the soldiers right beside him, dude walks up and he coughs, and the soldier looks at Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un nods. Soldier looks at the dude.
Like fucking.
Bah!
Yep.
Looks at Kim Jong Un.
Yep.
And they just steady vibing.
Shit's crazy,
Like,
man.
What?
That shit's crazy. But see, like, I really think it was a bioweapon that went fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think this shit was crazy. It was created.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they telling us to stay at home because somebody fucked up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Somebody fucked up, and then they giving us money, and they're closing business down, and you're getting paid. Somebody fucked up
It's a
somewhere.
payoff.
Yeah,
It's a-
you know what I'm saying?
it's a
Somebody, and they
blackmail
was like, they don't want more people to get it because, like, look, just stay your ass at the house because this could end up being a lawsuit. That's why they closed the schools down.
Facts.
Like, come on now.
That's funny because we still got to work.
Right.
Yeah, only essential
Wah,
essential
wah.
businesses.
Look,
are open.
they had us going to school with the DC sniper round, told us to run in serpentine.
Oh hell yeah!
Exactly.
Oh hell
Like
yeah!
he told us just run
Hell yeah.
serpentine, dog.
Bruh.
It won't none of this clothes in
Bruh.
school, none of this bullshit. Serpentine. You see a van? Serpentine.
Bro, when I tell you, like, you know where he got caught at, right?
Yeah.
He got caught like right here in Petersburg.
Yeah.
Like it was like a few blocks away from where my bus stop was. Like
Yeah.
and I was like out there at 6 o'clock in
was-
the fucking morning. It's dark.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, this DC sniper, he's suspected to be somewhere in this general area.
Right.
And they show my motherfucking area on the news, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but I don't want to go to school today. And my mom like, take your ass to the bus
Right.
stop. I was like, what?
Like
Yeah.
Ebola, the SARS, anthrax. We was going to school.
H1N1.
Yeah, we
Yep.
was going to school.
Yep.
What was it? MRSA.
MRSA,
They
yep.
had everything. We was going
Yep.
to school, but this shit they
And
shut
then-
it down.
But it's like it's funny because all that shit. But you gotta think about it. Like we're under new management now too. So
Yeah.
you know he react a little bit different because like my man, I seen him get like physically like sweat balling through his like from his forehead when one of his staff members was like,
yeah,
I
that shit was
had
funny
a
as a
fever.
bitch.
my man was standing over
Whoa.
there like she was already getting into it, and he was like, yeah, and you know we all have to take some accountability for you know what's going on, because they were talking about people showing up to work sick and shit,
Right.
and
Yeah.
he was already like on the side of like, oh, what
Fever,
happened?
cold.
And when she came
Yeah.
out, her mouth was like, even Saturday I had a slight fever. He was like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, he just dipped, bro. That's a funny
Shit out my mouth.
motherfucker. though.
Yeah, he is.
That
Man.
bitch funny as a bitch.
Tragic.
The motherfucking Kong flu. Sound like some shit I would say, man. That shit's funny, man. Like I just like a lot of the
gotta-
shit he says, people take it this way, and I just be saying that's a funny motherfucker, man.
Like
He a
he's
straight savage.
he's not a political dude.
He's
He's
straight savage, man.
he's an entrepreneur, and people had to remember that about him.
Yeah.
Like that's like he stepped into a whole new world. Like
Yeah.
as of 2016, like this is brand new to him.
Yeah,
This is brand new, and
Well,
like
I mean-
he's not a people person.
he's not a people person, but
Not
at the
at
same
all.
time, like everybody takes presidency and just like, oh yeah, this is what it is, but it's really not.
No, it
Yeah.
ain't. It ain't.
And, you know,
They expect him to be like this.
It's like
this
he's-
high-
yeah,
He's the end all be all. Like no,
it's
God,
just a face. You know what I'm
God's
saying?
supposed to be the end all be all
Yeah.
if you believe in that. Like,
Yeah.
but like no, he's just a puppet.
Yeah, it's just a puppet.
He's a puppet. Like he don't make the decisions.
Presidents leave every 4 years,
Yeah.
8 years. You got Senate that's been in there for fucking 40 years.
Right.
'Cause,
Right.
You know?
They birthed into their position.
Yeah, they
for the most
yeah.
part.
Yeah, you don't even know their fucking name. And
Right.
They're the ones that make the rules.
And we should know them.
Oh,
We should.
yeah.
Oh,
we don't.
I won't even paying
But we
attention.
don't.
Yeah.
We should. Everybody pay attention of who you put or who you let get in the governor's seat, the Congress seats. You need to know all that, because
I
they
mean-
make decisions in your town.
That's true. And you know, we watched the one music video from the one dude. I can't think of his
yeah.
name. I can't think of his name right
I looked him
now.
up.
Because you the one that found out his name. But he was talking about the he was pretty much talking about the
History class.
was that the
I
name
know.
of it?
No. I'm just saying it might have been that, but
Yellow pain, yellow
Pain. Yellow
Yeah.
Pain.
I know
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
yeah.
I seen it.
But yeah, he was talking about the three branches of government, and for some reason,
We just
everybody has forgotten
forgot
about
all
all
of
the other two. And it's funny because even when and you can see that the whole world has forgotten about this. They taught this in civics class.
Yeah.
Even when Trump got elected, everybody was like, oh my God, Trump got elected because nobody voted for Hillary. No, that ain't how that happened.
We saw
That
the
ain't-
polls.
That,
Hillary
no,
was-
no. That even though they seen the numbers, even though they seen that Hillary had won 62% of the popular
Right.
vote, they was like, no, enough people didn't vote for Hillary. I'm like, no, I don't think y'all really understand how this works.
No, that's not
Like,
how it works.
she wasn't chosen.
The last
She wasn't chosen.
the last three, I want to
She
say,
wasn't the chosen.
popular votes didn't win.
Yeah,
Al Gore,
Mm-hmm.
he lost to George Bush. Mitt Romney lost to Obama. And Hillary lost to Trump. They were the popular vote. They won the popular vote. If you win the right states, it don't matter.
Oh yeah.
Electoral College.
the
Yeah.
Electoral College.
That's all you got to get.
They the ones that choosing.
If you got a state that's got a big number, they gonna be there. If you got a low number, you ain't gonna see the motherfucker. So it don't matter who you vote for.
I mean, do we see them anyway?
No, you definitely not gonna see them. They don't give.
They
a fuck
like
about us.
they like the elite.
The Ambu block apps. I never seen them motherfuckers coming. If you do, you about to die.
Right. Oh damn, Rothschild camp.
But then,
Yeah, let's not talk about that. They might fuck around and
They the ones that
cancel.
really run.
They might fuck around and cancel us on episode
Yeah.
27. Like we didn't even make it. Like, hey, motherfucking Dirty Trump boys disappeared. Like, what happened to them? They just stopped making content. Nah, they gone. They disappeared.
The real people run the country. Fam.
Yeah, right, man. And people just don't get it, man. Like, you don't have to believe everything they put in front of you.
No, hell no. But people do.
They do.
It's because
it's easier to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Because everything is easier. That's what they take.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna take the easy way.
Right.
Every fucking time.
Yep.
Every fucking time because it doesn't require.
doesn't
No
require hard
knowledge.
work. No
Yeah, it
knowledge,
doesn't
they
nothing.
just-
You
And it's the path of least resistance.
and exactly. You gotta look at a lot of these. I'll call them internet activists. They don't even know what the fucking 3 levels of government is.
Yeah, right.
They've never fucking been pulled over, got a ticket, but police brutality, all that stuff. They never got pulled over, had a ticket though.
Right.
Mhm.
Ever.
The ones that live
You've
in the
never
privileged
even
neighborhoods.
experienced this. Exactly. You live in privileged neighborhoods. You live over there in the good section, but you talking about like you live over here. You know what I'm saying?
Projects and shit,
Come
yeah.
on, man. Get that bullshit out of here. You didn't have a job because you stayed with your mom until you was like 30. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously you got all your bills paid. You played the game all the goddamn time. It must be fucking nice to live like that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. I wish I could have lived like
Mm.
that. But actually, you know what? No,
I've
I
been
don't.
working since I was 15.
12 here. I started working at a car wash
Yeah.
and started paying for some. I wanted some Air Force Ones. My very first pair of Air Force Ones. I started working at 12 years old at
Listen.
a car wash, working under the table.
Let me tell you something. Now you say Air Force Ones, right? My first job, I would do like little, yard work. But like my first real job, I did construction.
Right.
And
Right.
over the summer, and then when summer was over, then I'd go to football camp. That's what the fuck I bought for school. I was like my fucking Air Force Ones. I bought a black and white pair. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, you said Air Force Ones. Yeah, that was the first thing I bought. The fucking check. I was like, yeah, go ahead, get this shit out the way. Ain't got to worry about that bullshit.
Bruh, I wouldn't even wear a pair of Air Force Ones now, though.
Hell no, unless you Patrick Beverly.
Bruh, unless they about to send me a pair with the Essential Star on it, I ain't putting it on.
Come on.
I mean, you can get it made.
No, unless they send it to me.
He's like,
Because I ain't got no business. I ain't got no business buying it from them. But unless they send it to me, that means they sponsoring me. So that means I'll put them on there and I'll rock the shit out of them then. I'll rock the shit out. I ain't for a whole bunch of brands because that's a whole different part of the conspiracy level that we don't even need to go into. But that buyer psychology is a motherfucker, bro. Like that shit that got people out here like buying Jordans the way they do. Oh man,
Waiting outside for hours.
bro, like for real.
In the
Spending the
snow,
night, snow.
the rain,
Got they tent up and everything. Just
ain't paid
Sitting
their
there
bills,
I ain't,
ain't paid their bills.
bro. How you
got food for the baby.
Bro, how you in
Right.
line? How you in line for the jump? Been in line for 2 days for the pair of shoes, and you in line to debating on whether you should get out of line to pay your bill or not. Like how that work, dog?
I ain't even think about them bills though.
How
I
you?
got them J's though.
How somebody die
Jerk.
over a pair of shoes that you don't even own yet,
Tragic.
We fighting out this though.
bro? It is insane.
You got to think about like what people mindset though is majority of the population. They mindset fucked up, man.
Oh yes,
They mindset
Hell
fucked
yeah.
up like Black Friday. Black Friday, motherfuckers go crazy. Oh shit, this is this price. It's kind of like that price throughout the year, but you don't trip
Yeah.
about it. It's just now. It's like you think they put it on
Right.
one day,
Mm-hmm.
boom.
They'll knock
Right.
it
And you gotta
down
think
like
about with this
10% or
this shit
something.
right here. You got people just going out buying every fucking thing.
Tell me about it.
Everybody mentality fucked up. They don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Like I like dead ass. I was working in a house the other day. I was fixing this shit, and like they had water stacked up to the ceiling, toilet paper stacked up to the ceiling, and there's no telling what else they had up in that bitch. So I was like, when I left, cause I ain't really fucking with people anyway. I don't
Right.
even fuck with them anyway. I walk out the door. I was like, yo, shit hit the fan. I'm gonna see y'all. Tapped on the jank like that white cop with that fucking hairdo. Hang tight. You know what I'm saying? Hang tight. I'll be back.
But see, that's the weirdest thing about it. Like if things go sideways in our country specifically, it'll be because we sent it sideways.
Right.
There's literally nothing really going on.
Yeah. But like, it could easily go either way though. It really could go. It's kind of like at a tipping point now.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
it's really going to take like one thing.
We on the verge of a Great Depression, another recession.
Yeah.
Because we can't call it the Great Depression. Apparently, that's trademark.
Well, shit.
Well, call it a greater.
What?
Greater Depression.
You're right.
We coined that, the Greater Depression.
Depression. Yeah, like
Yo.
that shit's close, and like a lot of people, you know, like I get the part about the jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got, you know what I'm saying?
You got to keep some stuff up.
Exactly, because you don't want this shit to fucking completely dry out.
Right.
Because when like the economy falls,
Everything falls.
everything's gonna fall, and then the next thing you're gonna know, another country gonna be up in this bitch, and this not gonna be America no more.
That's true.
This not gonna be America no more. You're not gonna be able to have a Dirty Trunk podcast,
Mm-hmm.
because you know you whatever you say might not be what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't realize that shit, man. Because like,
I mean, it's like that even if martial law happens.
yeah, but like, you gotta think about it. America been on top for a long time,
It is. It is.
Yeah.
and you this like the first real sign of, you know, this shit can happen to us too. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't really had a track other than, you know, 9/11, but you know, you could say that we did it to ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Pearl Harbor, same thing.
Yeah. And you gotta look at it like with this. If shit was to really, really go bad, somebody could come in here and just take this shit over.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't hard.
Especially if they need a bailout from another country.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because we already in debt. We already in debt, and you
debt
gotta
with
think
China.
about it. Exactly. We owe China. Let some shit go down, and like, just let some like a small civil war, like some sort of outbreak, and then like, you know what I'm saying, the morality, and like now you got troops that they have conscience and they have beliefs too, and now they don't. You know, we not doing that because now you got martial law into effect. It's like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna shoot these people to stop this. Okay, who gonna do it? Who gonna stop them? Then now we got power, and then somebody else could come in and take it from us. It's a lot of countries that's been waiting for this, for us. They've been waiting for some shit to, you know what I'm saying?
Slip up.
Yeah, because they like, you know what? You motherfuckers been on top for a long, like really, America's been on top. We've been like the only superpower for like 60, 70 years. Since like the last world war, that was it. Like Russia, like the fucking Cold War was some bullshit any fucking way. Because if they really had what they say they had, it would have been a war.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? If they really had what they said they had, it would have been a war. It would have fought. We didn't, because they ain't had a shit. Because after everything that happened, people was like this. We don't really want to fight no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. It's like, I'm kind of interested in my damn self because, you know, like, I always like the zombie movies and shit like that. I just been waiting for something like this to happen for a while. I got some people I need to see. You know
I ain't
what I'm
about
saying?
that life. I ain't got the patience.
I got some people I need to see. You know
I ain't
what I'm
got the patience. I really
You
don't.
just
like,
let the police stop answering the phone. Like, let it get really bad. You really think the police officer is gonna stop us when he got shit at home?
bro, that's a job.
That's what I'm saying.
Being a police,
Like-
being a police officer and being a soldier is a job. At the end of the day, it's a job.
You know, they already said it for the police officer. They was like, hey, don't call us unless it's a real extreme emergency.
And
So
what
it's already
qualifies as
there.
a real extreme emergency?
It's already there. And then, like, say something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody try to rob you. Somebody try to come in your house now. They
Like,
you
how
ain't
long
got,
is it gonna take
if you
before
don't
they
have
get
if you don't have nothing to defend yourself, now they're gonna take it. But if you defend yourself, what the fuck you do? Dude? They're not gonna come arrest you because they won't gonna come.
there? It's
I
like,
mean,
not
if somebody get killed, I guess that qualifies as a real
emergency.
extreme emergency. But then you just going to jail for killing somebody who tried to steal your shit.
But are you?
Yeah.
I'm saying though, but
Yeah.
are you? Like, if things
If you
really
can't-
if things really tilt this way.
Oh, well, you
You see
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
now
Like, if
versus
things,
then?
yeah.
Okay.
If things tilt
yeah.
this way, you not
Nah,
what?
that's gonna be like the Purge.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's gonna be like
Some
the
people
Purge.
gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Philadelphia
kinda
after they won
already
the Super Bowl all over again. which I'm still trying to figure out how you win and you fucked your own city up. I don't get that.
Shit,
But
they threw
I mean,
snowballs at Santa, man. They savage. They threw snowballs at Santa, dog. They don't
damn.
give a fuck in Philly.
yeah, they cut through it out there.
Yeah, they savage. Fuck with it though.
I ain't about that life. Like if we
Fuck with it though.
nuclear fallout and all that other stuff, like
Mhm.
I can't even say like how I react to a certain situation like that, but I can just imagine like right now I just do not have the patience to be in that situation. Like you think back on like people always tell me because I'm black I need to know about slavery. I'm like, all right. If I need to know about slavery, you had to know what your ancestors went through. You know, like you went and had a life that you lived, and I'm like, yo, if I was in that life, like I don't think I would have the patience for that. They would just had to kill me.
Right.
And there were despite the popular belief, there were slaves who got killed because they just won't having that shit,
Right.
and there was nobody to back them up. The history will tell you that it was otherwise, but you can't have that many black folks. It's in our nature to be impatient with shit. It's in our nature to be impatient. Like you had that many black folks in a system like that. Yeah, there's going to be a few who rebel, but the rest of them, the sheeple,
Yeah, they gonna fall in line.
they're gonna fall in line because they like, oh, we get free food here.
It's like we,
Just like people going to jail.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
females
exactly. Three hots in a cot. That's what we get. So we don't want to leave out
I
there
ain't paying no bill.
because the rest of the world out there, the rest of the world is scary,
Right.
and we don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
we gonna fall in line. We
That's
gonna
true.
we gonna do what they tell us to do, and we even though we don't like the system, we gonna complain about it behind Massa back, but we ain't gonna tell Massa that we hate it.
Mm.
That-
You right?
and you like
That's
think
facts,
about it.
though.
Think about it. The workplace is just like
Like,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the damn
In
sure
the
is.
workplace
Yeah.
is just like that. It's
Like,
like I'm gonna complain all day long to you because you willing to listen. Because you
Yeah.
willing to listen.
Because you
But I
willing
ain't
to
gonna
But
tell
have
boss
you,
'em.
have you ever told the managers why they ain't gonna do nothing anyway? Have you ever told them? Nah, I know they ain't gonna do nothing.
Shit.
So how you can get shit
Then
done?
how you know that they ain't gonna do nothing if you never told them? If you never open your mouth about the wrong that's being done?
That's why I've been through so many jobs.
That's why I got to get out of corporate
You
America.
know what I'm saying? That's why I've been through. People don't know. Like I cussed out. It don't matter my problem. Like I had when I worked at Geo. This is funny ass shit. They just say we gonna work over, and I was like, look, I'm going to my car. I'm gonna call my people, tell them I ain't coming. But like the matter of fact, he was a police officer in Emporia, Thomas, the little skinny white dude. He was like, no, you ain't going out your car. I was like, you gonna fight me? He's like, you ain't going out your car, but can you fight me? Okay, I'm going to my car because you're not gonna stop me. It's like, and guess where I went? To my motherfucking car. You heard me? I'm going to my car. Fuck that.
Like you gonna either get these hands or you can get out my way.
Yeah, it's like, can you fight?
Either way.
And then you got like people in corporate America who ain't got no control at home, so they try to take control at work.
Yeah, exactly. They take that shit out on you.
They
Like,
take that shit out on
listen, I had.
Oh,
Oh, my
man.
god, I done said some fucked up shit in jobs, which is probably why I have to work for myself now. 'Cause, like, I done said some fucked up shit. Like,
yeah.
I looking back on some of the stuff I have said to some supervisors, I was like, damn, I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? I was
Like,
surprised
maybe
ain't
I was a
nobody
little
fired
wild.
off on me. You know what I mean? I'm surprised. I ain't but so fucking tall. You know what I'm saying? And I'm white, so you think that they would try me. At least somebody would have tried me. They ain't tried me.
I had to learn how to cuss people out without cursing.
See, that's rough.
Yeah.
You a real one.
Yeah, I read a lot.
How-
I read a
Oh.
lot.
Listen,
but I would make.
I used to
hey,
not cuss. I used to not cuss at all. Like I used to say words and motherfuckers because I'm white. He was like, oh you. All right, fuck that shit, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, bitch. Every fucking word I can think of, I started using it. But you know what? I had no more problems then.
I ain't cuss as much until I went to basic training,
Oh man.
and my drill sergeant was like, "You better curse, because if you don't, you ain't gonna make it." I'm like, "What the fuck does that have to do with me?" He was like, "See, there you go, there you got it now." I still ain't figure out what the fuck that had to do with me making it through basic training though.
Because
I
man,
mean, you made it though.
you gotta look. All right. I think this is the reason why. Because when they see somebody who's not willing to cuss, they think they soft.
Yeah, I
You
see
know what
that.
I'm saying?
I see that.
So like, say for example, you play sports, and like, I'm just over here. For example, play football. I'm over here. I'm just like, I'm doing this to you all game. You ain't did shit back. Oh, okay. Word. So I can do anything to you all game. You don't give a fuck, cause you soft. That's how I'm gonna take it. Same thing when I play soccer. I'ma just, oh, you ain't gonna fight back? Oh, all right, bet. You soft. Same thing with the cussing and shit. That's how they see it. Cause you got like drill sergeants just stand in your face and just roast your ass.
Yeah.
Just roast you.
Come on.
Yeah. And we had some dudes like when basic training first started, they tried to act tough to the drill sergeant, and then there was this one dude like they do this thing called shark attack. And it's like when every drill sergeant in the company just like gather around all these new privates and just start yelling at them all these different commands and like telling them to do shit that don't make no damn sense. Like, do push-ups on your damn back, soldier. Is like stand on top of him while he doing push-ups. Like saying the weirdest and most unnecessary shit and just like smoke you while like for not understanding what the fuck they're trying to tell you to do. And like we had this one dude that he was like, yo, fuck that, I ain't doing nothing. Like he just stood there just like chin up, just and like you see like 8 drill sergeants just like around him, just like everywhere, and like they were yelling at this dude, and he's like you see you know when the motherfucker about to square up, like he's like he did like this, like he wearing a uniform, he pulling his pants off, like he did that shit by instinct. So like he swung at one drill sergeant and they took his ass down, dog. Like it took them like less than 3 seconds to take that dude.
Yeah, they were waiting on
He
that,
was
though.
a big dude, dog.
They were waiting on that.
Like he was I'm talking like this dude like 6'8", like at least almost 300 pounds, and they took this dude down in less than 3 seconds. They were ready for that shit. They were ready.
God, damn.
Made it. He was.
Hey,
an example.
everybody else after that straighten up though.
He was an example. He was the golden pig.
They were waiting on that. Now we got an example.
Yeah.
I bet your ass listen now.
Yeah, he ended up being like the star soldier at the end of that. He was like the superstar. He lost like 40 pounds. My man was like the fastest one in the PT test. Like he did everything flawlessly.
Oh, he
Like,
had motivation.
Oh yeah.
You got beat down by 8 drill sergeants.
Yeah.
Bet you I'm gonna prove them wrong.
Bad thing about it, they not even allowed to touch soldiers, and they still whooped his ass.
That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit because ain't nobody there to regulate it.
Yeah.
Because like the people regulating it are the one doing it.
Right.
No, I can't say that because we did have one drill sergeant. He smoked all of his whole platoon in the hot ass sun in Kentucky. It was like 110 degrees outside that day. These dudes ain't had no water. I'm talking like 30 privates. Ain't none of them had no water, and they had full uniform on. The battle gear and everything. Like that gear is like 60 pounds.
Yeah, that shit heavy.
And like these dudes were out there like low crawling on concrete, and they investigated his ass for that.
Oh shit.
So they did do something about it when they got like
To the
unethical.
extreme.
Yeah, but this dude he had some shit going on at home.
Oh yeah.
But once again, I say motherfuckers ain't got no control at the house.
They bring it home.
They bring that shit to work.
Yeah.
They bring that shit to work. In the military is where you see that shit all the time. Like it ain't no different from corporate America.
That's it.
That shit whack as a bitch.
Yeah, man. Like,
Motherfucker ain't. I hate that shit, motherfucker. At least because your wife cheating on you, suck us another man dick. Don't come here and take that out on me.
Like I
ain't
ain't do
got
nothing
nothing
to
to
it.
do with it.
got nothing to do
Look,
with
you
it.
don't want this smoke over here. Go over there to Sally, or fucking whoever the fuck. Don't come over here with that bullshit.
Or as they call him, Jody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that shit on
They call
somewhere,
him
man.
Jody.
Motherfucker.
Bro, it was a few dudes up in there. They got the Jody ladder.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now you want to know some fucked up shit? I don't know if you guys, you know this guy named comedian.
I don't mean to cut you off. Hold that thought. Just for everybody who's listening, when I say Jody, I'm talking about if you ever seen the movie Baby Boy, where Snoop Dogg was in jail and Jody was getting up in Taraji P. Henson while Snoop Dogg was in jail, so she ended up sending the letter to that's what I was talking about. So go ahead.
For those of you who've been living on a rock.
I mean, for those of them who they don't live near impoverished neighborhoods,
Right.
and they because people from the suburbs.
We
My
are.
girlfriend ain't never seen Baby Boy, so I mean there are people out there.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. But yeah, like there's a comedian. His name is Bill Burr, and he has like this little. Yeah, he does a podcast too, and he has people that write him.
I know who Bill Burr is.
You know, he's yo. He had this one dude write. He had a fucking. He was in the military. He broke his leg in basic. So they was like, you can either go home and recover or you can recover here. So he went home. He chose home, to recover breaking legs. So he was, saying it's going to be a surprise for his fiance.
Oh.
Walks in the door. His wife has got another man's dick in her mouth. So he leaves. And he's like, calls it all off or whatever. And then like 2 weeks later, a lawyer sends him a letter and says that they have to get married. I think he was in England or some shit. By some law, it's like they have to get married or she gets half of everything. Because they were like supposed to be, they was engaged to get married.
That don't sound right.
That shit's
well, there's a
they got some sort of different fucking law over there.
Because there's no because over there.
Yeah, it's not in America.
Okay,
it was in England. It was in England.
So
I was like, that's fucked up.
That assumes that in England there's paperwork involved when you propose to someone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, more than likely.
But I mean, even without that, like I think it's over here. If all right, say you in your relationship for more than
7 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
y'all
y'all
legally
technically married.
Yeah.
No, that's only if you've been in a relationship for over 7 years and you live together.
Yeah.
Technically, y'all can file as a couple, as a married couple on your taxes.
Oh no, I was talking about something totally different.
No,
well,
but that's where that came from because that's pretty much the law with that.
Yeah.
But
fucked up ass laws.
Yeah. Oh, we did an episode on dumb laws a little while ago.
Fucked up ass shit.
It's some weird stuff out there, man. Some weird stuff that's even still in play when they made the law back in the medieval times. Like, how does that make sense? This shit was called Jamestown when you made that law. Like, why are we still doing this? like, this was still a settlement.
This was a
what?
colony.
Yeah, this was still a settlement. Like, how we get here? Damn, man.
There's a lot of bullshit that they hang on to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Especially in Virginia.
Like,
but just always remember though, Virginia is made for lovers.
That's a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Whatever.
at one point maybe. Not this point.
When?
Not this
When
point.
has it ever?
I think it was always right, but it's like they didn't, when they say lovers, they didn't really mean a relationship.
They didn't specify. They didn't
back in the
specify.
day, like back in the day, they ain't say that bullshit. They was like, they fucking. That's what it is now. Virginia is for fucking. That's it. Everybody fucking each other. You in a relationship, fucking somebody else.
Virginia is a retirement state, man, and I think that's where we fuck it up at. Like this is where you come to get away from the big city life, and like people grow up in the mentality of retirement, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
True. That is true.
Like your parents came here to get away from New York or
California.
California.
I just never
Floridas.
fucking understood that shit. Like how the
because it's slower.
Yeah, but like in our case at Brunswick, we had so many people that was from New York, California.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how the fuck did you find Brunswick County?
Well, all right. First we had a good establishment for all of that. Like we had St. Paul's. It was a cheap college. You could get was it a 4-year college? I don't know.
Yeah, it was a 4-year.
Boom. All right, because my older brother, he was telling me he had some girl he knew that was going to St. Paul's from like I want to say like California maybe or somewhere like somewhere great in the state.
Yeah.
And she was just like, it's a HBCU. I wanted to, be a part of HBCU and get, whatever degree. But I forgot what she went to school for. But anyway, basically, Virginia, I mean, Brunswick in general, was, what it is. It's a great state to retire in, great county to retire in, come to, chill, away from, BS and all that. You got, your somewhat affordable homes and all this other stuff. And
cost of living is way cheaper down here.
Oh yeah, Virginia in general, the cost of living is like
way
different from everywhere else, man. But the problem is, it's like people, they bring their kids here, but when their kids grow up, their parents are not teaching them like, look, the world is your oyster. There's more than this. Go out and live. But instead, they're living in this slow-paced environment, and they're trying to live fast in a slow-paced environment, and it ain't working. And that's why you get so much bullshit going on in the county areas. Like the crime rate is ridiculous where I used to live at Fredericksburg. crime rate
Oh
high
yeah,
as hell.
fuck yeah.
Like,
up there.
and then if you go to Fredericksburg, it's like nothing going on.
Yeah.
It's like how the numbers just ain't adding up here. Like
Right.
but it's crazy because even out there they have like drive-bys on a random,
Yeah,
like on a daily. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
You've never been up there?
And it's mostly white people in Fredericksburg.
That's the sad shit.
Yeah,
That's the sad fucking
Yeah.
shit. And it's like government
Yeah.
buildings and shit. Like, who is shooting?
but yeah, that's the
God damn it, Tom.
that's the problem. Like that's the problem, man. It's like it's
Whole belly. If I see him in the street again, I'll blast. It's like
people living the right lifestyle in the wrong environment, so it creates some animosity. That's the problem. That's the
that is
problem.
crazy.
And it's next to DC too.
Mm.
It's not far from DC.
Not oh man, too close to DC.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, that
Maryland.
that traffic bled over.
Yeah.
Often.
Fuck yeah.
And when you in the highway, when you in the express lane on the highway,
Mm.
and you look at the little road sign where it said Fredericksburg, 5 miles, time, 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
That shit's
In the
fucking.
express lane,
That shit crazy.
yeah,
That shit crazy.
it's insane, man.
Jose, you remember Jose, right?
Think
Play
so.
soccer.
Oh yeah.
He had some people up there that lived in Dumfries and Manassas. So you got to go right through Fredericksburg to get there.
Ooh,
Bro,
I hate
we
driving
went on a
through Manassas.
Friday. We went through on a Friday night to go up there. Dog. We left school early. Like we left at 12. We just said fuck it, we gone. Cause it was like June.
Right.
Yeah, cause it was the finals. It was the NBA finals. It was like June. So we just said fuck it. We left early on Friday. I think we left at like 12. Got all that shit gone. Bruh. That shit, we sat in traffic. It was hot as a motherfucker too. The AC was not working. None of that bullshit.
Tragic.
It was just stuck. It was like
We was
you just having like you just looked at you like and you see these white motherfuckers in the back of a truck. Everybody just passing cigarettes and you know fucking Confederate flag on the back. I'm like, man, what the fuck? And then right beside them, you got a motherfucker with rims. Got a Honda with rims, bumping fucking music at the fucking because the Honda, you know, you ain't got no AC in it, bitch.
Right.
At the fucking the window rolled down. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Like, what the fuck is this?
Traffic jam. The only time you can see a Confederate worshiping and a common
Dude from the hood.
dude from the hood
that shit is it just blew my fucking mind.
vibing in the same spot.
Yeah. Look,
Coexisting.
Listen, no, this is the crazy shit. I forgot about it till just then when you said vibing. The dude asked them for a cigarette. And that was in the back of the truck. And got one from. That's how slow traffic. It was just sitting there. I was like, "What the fuck is going
Like,
on
bro,
here,
we
man?"
both here. We might as well get along while we at it.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like, what was
Y'all
going
The
wanna-
on,
only time
bro?
we can come together.
Hey, y'all want to tailgate while we out here, bro?
Who got a grill?
Bro, for real, like traffic moved that slow. You could probably walk along next to your vehicle while that joint in
Yeah.
neutral and just grill on that.
Yeah, this shit's
Just have
crazy.
somebody up in that joint just staring at man. Like traffic moves that slow.
Right.
It's horrible, man.
That's
I bet
fucked
you,
up.
like right now, we on lockdown. Like the state of Virginia right now is on lockdown, and I guarantee you, it's still bumper to bumper traffic in Alexandria.
Yeah,
Like I
he's not
bet you,
bullshitting. He
I
is not
bet you,
bullshitting.
dog.
He's not fucking bullshit.
I'm almost tempted to drive up there just to see.
He is not bullshit.
Yeah, we ain't gonna see him tomorrow.
Yeah, because I'm probably gonna get taken to jail for. But no, you know, I'm essential, so
Yeah,
I'm,
we
I'm
got the
good.
letter.
I got the letter of confirmation. I'm essential. I'm
That's
essential.
what's up. That's all right. That motherfucker, there's less traffic on this motherfucker. Less accidents too.
I mean, they put us on lockdown. The governor put out a statement yesterday saying that we were better off staying at home, so stay at home and don't come out unless you really need to. And I still,
Coon Man North.
I still seen the same amount of cars this morning. Actually, I seen more cars this morning than I usually do see. So
Yeah. That's up here though.
you
Like,
evolving into something over there, dog?
Nah,
oh, you,
won't try to.
you got that wrong.
No.
He over there evolving.
But like up here, the traffic is like it hasn't changed. But like I've been going to Hampton. It's like a fucking ghost town. It's when I tell you, it's like it's not like you go down there and normally in the morning time, cause see, last Friday I had to go change out a refrigerator down there in one of his apartments. I went down there, no traffic.
Damn, the tunnel won't even backed up?
Tunnel was not even backed
Come on.
up. Normally,
What?
Normally the tunnel is backed up 2.5, 2 miles.
Mm.
Nothing. And I became my prime normal time that I would come through.
Right.
I leave down here at 6. I'd be down there at 8. And like I would have to go through some sort of fucked up traffic.
Yeah.
Especially since it got warmer. Nothing.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Gas down there is fucking $1.09. No
That's
lie.
the water.
$1.09.
That is insane.
$1.09.
That's crazy
Gotta go
because
down.
my girlfriend lives in Williamsburg and she said that the gas prices up there are still like close to $2, like a little over
Yeah.
$2, and that's like right around the corner, like right
Yeah.
up the street. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, $1.09, dog. $1.09 because you know, and right there where it's at, it's right there on the water,
Mhm.
and it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Like people still going to Food Line. And
Oh,
shit,
they
but
trying
it's
to
like,
tempt people to buy gas over there.
Like
Right.
it's like it's
Like, just come in the shop.
like I had a fucking a refrigerator and trailer, and I just pulled right on out in front of normal. I have to fucking sit there, just pull right on out. Got on fucking 64, came right on back, like no problem at all. It was nothing. Like shit was crazy. I was like, yo, this shit's not right. It's not normal. And it's warm. It's a fucking Friday in Hampton.
I'm gonna tell y'all
Nobody.
straight out, like I might seem like an asshole when I say this, but like I'm gonna enjoy my life while
Right.
everybody in
Oh,
the
for
house,
sure. For
while
sure.
everybody in the house chilling. Like, hey, if I decide to go to the beach this week just to experience this nice ass weather, because I've been cooped up in the goddamn house for all winter because it's been cold.
Facts.
I'm going to enjoy my life. I mean, in fact, like if they hadn't shut all the flights down, actually, I still think there's still some airlines still operating right now. Flights are cheap. Like a dude can
Cheap as
find
fuck.
a flight, a round trip flight to Los Angeles
Yeah.
for like $78. Like
Yeah.
I'm really
Stop
tempted. No, I'm dead
No, that
serious,
shit's
dog.
cheap as a bitch,
I'm
bro.
dead serious.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I seen
Where y'all
a
trying to
flight to Saudi Arabia, which is normally like $1,800 round trip. Normally $1,800. That jump was like $4.
Stop.
That's a 28-hour flight, dog.
Ain't enough building drill.
If we can get there.
Building drill.
Bruh, if you want to experience first class and you think you ain't never in your life going to be successful, this is the time to do it,
Facts.
my dude. This is the time to do it.
For real, they should do this like
I was
like,
always scared to get on fucking airplane.
every 4 years. Every 4 years they should do this. You know, just for the common class, just get a little taste of the luxury.
I was
Wait,
always,
do it like what? A pandemic? No.
Yeah, just shut everything down. Just be like, all right, we need to break. Because, all right, for real, the coronavirus has, cleared up a lot of shit that we have, like, fucked up. Like, the ozone layer, there's,
They talking about the ozone layer too?
Yeah.
like global warming and stuff.
but that was really fast.
pollution, like,
If you
Very.
think about, I
It's
feel
been,
like
what,
that's
2
I
weeks?
feel like that's some bullshit.
2 weeks?
Exactly.
It
2
take
weeks
you-
and it's clearing up already. That's why I feel like it's some bull. I've always felt like
What?
that was bullshit.
but anyway, there was I forgot where it is, somewhere in,
See a lot less chemtrails lately.
Mm-hmm.
there
Definitely seen a lot
was,
less of
you can
that.
see a tower from the Alpha Tower. I think it's the Alpha Tower. You can see it from somewhere in like England. Usually you can't because there's like a
Oh, yeah,
whole lot
'cause
of
it-
small.
Because of smog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of okay. Yeah.
Clear it
That
up.
makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, if you're
It's
telling
clear,
everybody to
it's clear.
stay in the house, then obviously you're going to see less smog. But that ain't got nothing to do with the ozone layer.
Oh, I'm just talking about like pollution in general from like cars and
Yeah,
all
but
that other shit.
it's
Factories.
10 times worse in other countries than it is over here because they don't have no regulations at all. They just
Like China.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they'll
Yeah.
they'll throw their fucking waste in the fucking nearest river.
Mhm.
They'll fucking throw the old ass cars that we don't even really use like that. They just pumping that shit out. They don't got no like the little like they smokestacks that we have over here. It's like it filters out and it's almost clean coming out. Over there, straight
black.
straight.
Yeah, that's true.
No
Like
creamer in that motherfucker.
no. Now I seen the system that they have just to filter out what they pump out in the smokestacks, like at the paper mill and stuff. Like it goes through a long ass process just to get to that smoke that's coming out. Like it's like the smoke is usually like yellow or something before they like process it, and they use it like they reuse that for energy.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's kind That's kind of amazing. Like we spend, like you can spend your money on that, but like we trying to figure out how to smash an atom. Like we was trying to figure out how to smash atoms last year, but somebody ended up creating coronavirus. Like how that happen?
I'm gonna send you guys some shit when I get out of here.
How we get here?
Let y'all watch it.
How we get here?
I'm gonna send you guys a YouTube video when I get out of here. That way y'all can talk amongst yourselves. But I saw some shit that's kind of interesting.
Okay.
I saw some shit.
I
think you too.
What you were talking about before when we
I
first
really
started
think it was created. So
The coronavirus.
yeah.
I mean,
the
they all-
COVID-19 coronavirus was already there.
Yeah, the new strand that they talking about.
Yeah, it was created.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't. We live in a world where you got to question the information sources that's supposed to be trusted. So I mean, I wouldn't.
Well, they're
be
not
surprised.
telling us shit though.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the thing.
everybody
Yeah.
copy and pasting information. So
That last thing we were talking about.
mhm.
So there was a video where a dude, he put out this fake news. Well, it wasn't really fake, it was real, but
Right.
it was that, your dollar bill, your money is made with animal fat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he put that out there and it just blew up. It went viral. Everybody's posting something, everybody's putting something on news, and he went to go, check it. And he noticed it's his same article, just copied and paste with just a different publisher name on all these other websites.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's
With different authors though.
yeah, different
Of
authors.
course. Of course.
And-
That's the American way. You didn't know? Oh,
Copy
you
and
made
paste.
that? Bet.
Bro,
Say less.
I remember getting suspended for plagiarism.
Right.
When I was in high school.
Right.
Bro, don't get me
Right.
started. I don't like papers, man.
Right.
You gonna tell me not to plagiarize?
I got in
nigga?
trouble one time for that
Ooh.
shit. And then after that, I would just reword every fucking thing.
I reworded it.
Yeah. I'm saying like I would like
Oh no, they got new technology
some of that shit that
nowadays,
would just make
man.
not even fucking no sense. I just like put this word here, that word there, same.
Bro,
fucking
when
shit.
I tell you this woman must have read.
Oh, she might have had it out for you.
She must have read this specific article before I posted it. And like she gave everybody a specific topic to talk about. And I wrote this paper and I went through that. I was like, all right, so I don't want to plagiarize. But I read this, but I'm gonna like flip this around and try to like rotate the words and all this. I'm gonna put this paragraph up here, put that one down here. It ain't gonna make no sense, but I'm just gonna do it
Nah, that's
just
paraphrasing.
to make sure
Right,
that
and they
nobody
say do that.
accused me of plagiarism. And like she pulled me in the office with the principal, the superintendent, the damn
Stop.
like
It
the,
ain't that serious.
yeah, right.
Like you could have just told me, and be like, "Hey man, I'm
She
sorry."
was white, wasn't she?
No.
What?
Nah.
Oh yeah, she had it out for you. You was like,
Yeah,
"You black, you gotta
never mind.
be on
And
your
she
shit, man."
and she was young. Like she was like maybe 6 years older than I am. Yeah. yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
gotta have.
We
some
mistaked
wisdom.
her on the first day for one of the students, fam. She looked that young.
That's tough.
Yeah. And
Why we didn't have none of that shit? We had a bunch of fucking old goddamn
Cause y'all
teachers.
was out in the
I mean,
middle of
we
nowhere,
had Dr.
dog.
Mon- Oh,
Who?
he was there before you when you left. Nah,
talking
we ain't had no name.
I know what I'm saying. You ain't had no young teachers. We had a bunch of old, burly.
Oh, we had some old teachers too. We had this one lady. She
No,
like the crypt keeper,
Mm.
and she's like she ain't cut her nails in like 60 years.
young man?
She cut me in the eye with one of them jumps one time,
Stop.
dog. I was so mad, like, bruh. I had like this black clot in my eye. Like I was like,
Oh, shit.
oh man, that shit hurt so bad.
I'm gonna tell you the wildest thing I ever did and actually got away with it, bro. And now looking back on it, I was tripping. I slapped a teacher in the face one day.
Why, Mr.
Why?
Bean?
Did you do
I ain't even interested in that part. I'm interested in how you got away with it.
All right, bet. All right, we'll get into that part. This is how I got away with it. I was like, he was getting, he had to write up everything. Let me tell you how I got out of this shit. I was like, you had a fly on your face. I was trying to get it. And look, and you know how when you say a lie and you just believe it yourself and you stick with that shit? I made that. I was like, you had a fly on your face, bro. I was in that bitch looking like R. Kelly. I was like, you had a fly on your face, bro. Wow. I got the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Look, there you go right there. And by the grace of fucking God, it was a fly on the floor. And I sold that shit, bro. Sold it. Sold it. Sold it. The only person who didn't believe me was the white teacher. The only person. I sold everybody else though. He was like, "You didn't do that. You didn't do that." I was like, "What you mean? Look, you see the fly right there. You didn't do that. I'm telling you, you didn't do that. Write him up. Write him up. We go ahead and go to the principal. I told the principal and everything. I ain't brought the fly. There you go. You see it. You see that motherfucker? I hit it. Sold that shit. It was like the last week of school too. I would have got expelled. So I would have been back two whole grades.
Oh man.
It was like the last week of school. I was wilding like a bitch. It was elementary school.
Principal was like, he brought the fly. I mean,
Yeah.
he got evidence. You don't. So
I had that bitch just like that. You see that motherfucker? You see it? There you go.
I remember when I was in high school, a dude like smacked a substitute teacher with a Macmillan dictionary.
One of them thick jokes.
Now the reason why I said the name brand of this dictionary, because if you ever seen the big green and blue Macmillan dictionary, them bitches thick.
I know
Like,
exactly
them bitches is thick. Like he smacked, like he went across my man's face. I don't know why he did it. Like it was like a quiet day in the classroom. Like usually we like giving this dude hell, and he just walked over to this man's desk and just like,
Yo.
pow.
You imagine like a fucking first 48 or 48 hours having like an intro to that. It was a warm summer day. Walk up.
Oh
Macmillan
man,
dictionary to the face.
to the first. Damn. All right, so we have reached our time in this episode, and we're gonna go ahead and end it.
Close
This
it
has
out.
been a very pleasing conversation, very entertaining. Thank you,
I try to be entertaining,
Mr. Cody
you know
Bean,
what I'm saying? I try
for
to.
joining
Thank you,
us
sir.
on this episode. And
Thank you.
I appreciate you having me.
yeah, man. Anytime, man. Which one is it? Nope, that ain't it. You know what? We gonna just let it ride out. We gonna let it. I don't even remember. But for the sake of not fucking up, I'm just not even gonna hit anything. I'm gonna put add it in post. So guys, just be sure to check out our website. AMGdynasty.com. I blanked out, Marcus. You should have had me. You should have had my back. Why you ain't have my
Check
back?
us out at AMG Dynasty.
Yep, AMG Dynasty.
Ascension.
AscensionDynasty.com. That's the same website, so we don't really have to say both of those. DirtyTrunk.com, obviously. I mean, well, you're obviously there, but Spotify. Check us out on all of the other podcast sources. Leave us a review. And what was that?
Ghost in it.
The elephants upstairs. So all of Mr. Cody Bean's information will be in the description. Check him out. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for listening. Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.